So Coyote Pass been handed over the last 4 of us, Meri, Janelle, Robin, and me. I mean, you still want to build?
Don't you?
Well, I don't know. Like, this was our dream as a family. I was like, well, I think that dream's over. I don't know. We're not really one big family anymore. We're more like people who own property. Everything with Meri, it's like, okay, we just need to divide it up.
I mean, Meri didn't seem like she was never going to be out here.
She didn't to you?
She didn't have like a definite no, I'm not.
So about a week ago, Kody and I had our official breakup conversation.
You want something that we can't have together.
I've seen this coming for a long time. For the past nearly decade, he has pulled himself away from me completely emotionally. Nothing has changed, actually, because we still have that spiritual marriage intact. And now I will be moving forward with having that terminated. But that's going to take some time. Like, why in the world would I want to be tied to somebody eternally who doesn't want me?
Well, let's be real. She's not interested in having a spot here. If you and I are living over there, do you think that Meri would ever want to live here?
You never
have
know.
a retreat here at all?
You never know.
This place is just a source of pain for me.
He led me to believe that he would work on things by saying, oh, Meri, when we move to Flagstaff, this will be a good time to have a new beginning for us. Like, he led me to believe those things. This is what he's done for many, many years.
I get it that she says there's mixed messages because as I started to try and make the relationship work, I'm like, why would I do this? I would not court and date her now.
Then why the hell did you marry me?
You know that every night when I go to bed, I see my home on that piece of land over there? That I see Janelle's house, I see Meri's house, I did see Christine's house.
That ship sailed.
So before I left Kody, I was kind of dreading, if I leave him, I'm going to be single. And I don't really want to be single for the rest of my life. And 50, halfway through life and single. I don't know if I wanted that. But no, I love it. Starting to get into the dating scene. And it's been fun, having a good time. I just want to keep it like that. Just want to have fun.
I'm discouraged about the whole thing.
I mean, there could be some healing this next year coming up.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, no, you and Janelle, you guys could still get this figured out.
I don't.
Well, don't, you just need to, keep trying.
Kody and I are not reconciled. We're not back together. I'm finding a lot of peace over this new life.
I wish I was in your place a little bit.
I just don't know how to let this all go.
I committed to this family 100% of myself.
I got to be really honest with you. I'd almost rather scrap it or sell it and then just start again somewhere else.
I can't talk about that. I'm sorry. That is not where I'm at.
I can't talk about.
I cannot even.
I can't talk anymore about reconciliation.
It's difficult some days. There's days when I just feel like the idiot that doesn't know how to let it go.
It's fine. Go love Robin. Love her the best that you can, but be honest with me. I don't care if you put a bleep over that.
Kody and I are not in communication. Our relationship is over, but we both still live in Flagstaff. Yeah, there's not been an official divorce. I don't know how to get one, and I don't need one. I'm counting myself into this already. But that's the plan, I guess, right?
I was like, aren't we buying it together?
Yes, we are. I have this piece in Flagstaff. Well, I don't know if I really have it because...
Yeah, what's going on there?
It's not paid off yet. The note is due in about 6 months. And they keep asking your dad, and he's like, I'm not going to make a plan till blah. And then it's like, I'm not going to make a plan till blah. So the first 2-acre lot right now is Kody and I. The second 2-acre lot is Kody and Robin. The third is a 4-acre lot, and it's Meri, myself, and Kody. And then the 5-acre lot, because Christine quitclaimed it, is Kody and Robin. Robin's got her house. Christine had her house. Meri has built a business, but she didn't use family money. She built that herself. So she and I are both like, this represents basically the only asset we would be taking from the marriage.
So what happens if you don't make the note?
Technically, the guy can take back the entire purchase, which is idiotic. I'm sure your dad's gonna want to pay that off, right? I mean, that's how how it's written. The rest of our property is collateral for the note. It's insane to me that Kody is not taking this more seriously.
Well, Janelle asks me about the property all the time, but I don't trust her anymore, and so I don't give her any information. We will pay off the property when the time comes, and I'm not giving you any details about what I'm doing or whatever, because I'm tired of disclosing information that goes through the gossip mill of our broken family.
He leaks like a sieve. He told me stuff about his other relationships and his other wives that I was like, I don't think you're supposed to be telling me that.
I don't know.
Is he having any interest? Robin's sitting on that house. What are they going to do with that property?
They say they want to build out there. I don't know. Here's the thing. I don't know if I really want to be next door neighbors with them.
No, I wouldn't.
I would be great being neighbors with Janelle or Meri or even Christine, to be honest. I still have hopes for Meri and Kody, and definitely with Janelle and Kody.
I see it highly unlikely that I would ever build on the property. I mean, I'm kind of in the middle of this separation from Kody and from the family, and it doesn't make sense that I would end up building out there.
I think we're never going to be neighbors. Christy and I are never going to be neighbors. Meri, I don't think she would build on Coyote Pass. She's always said, I'm part of this, but I don't believe she's going to. Janelle, I think, would build on Coyote Pass. And if Janelle builds on Coyote Pass, then I got to decide if I'm going to be neighbors with somebody who pretty much just said, I'm done with you.
Dad always has this.
Caleb and I were going to
to
finance land here, but we could finance the last few.
and then you would take some, and then
I would want 4 acres, and we would sell it.
If that were to happen, if somehow we came in and bought the debt, we would make sure Meri got her share and Robin and Kody could take what was left, because all the family money helped buy the house that Robin's in, and they have an extra lot there, so I feel like that's kind of fair. I will always pretty much want what's fair. And I feel like Meri has been treated very badly by Kody for years. And I just want to make sure that that doesn't carry forward into this property division.
That would get you some of the money back that you put in for Robin's equity.
Yeah, I know.
Back in the day, our family used to run that we would use all the resources to help one person, then we would all rally to support the other person. That's how it always worked until the last 10 years or so. And all of a sudden it's been about, well, my estate, and everybody needs their own estate.
The whole plan at that point was for that home, my home, to be kind of an asset for the family. Eventually, when I'm built out on the property, it was never supposed to end up being something that was just mine.
When I put the money into the house, I said, well, I think it would be fair if all of our names were on the mortgage. And he's like, no, we need to protect Robin's estate. She needs to have it so it's hers, and so it's ours. So with me leaving or trying to go somewhere and do something different, I want my value of the property, and I'd like to recoup some of the money I put into Robin's house.
I mean, it's like we were working together for so long, and we didn't actually stop working together until, just recently, when Janelle's bringing up, that Kody and I owe her something. It's like, how do you calculate? How do you figure that out? It's so confusing.
I think it's ridiculous you haven't paid off that property yet.
Your dad's typical.
How does he not have the money to pay it?
Because he says we had all these other debts, but yet I've watched him add enough, like he keeps buying assets that he sits on. Trailers and blah, blah, and blah, blah, blah. I see all the art on their walls. I see all these things, and that's fine. I have money and I've spent it on things too.
Janelle took care of her household. Christine took care of her household. Robin took care of her household. Meri took care of her household. Then I focused mostly on sort of getting the cars for the kids, basically had a fleet, insuring the cars for the kids.
Kody and Robin shared everything. They shared the house payments, they shared the utilities, they shared everything.
I don't know how it worked at Robin's house. I don't know. But I used to always be surprised at how nice her backyard was. It was completely finished, and there was always like stuff at her house. And I'm like, wow, huh.
Kody and my money has always been separate up until Kody and Janelle chose and asked to be out of the family financially. I used to be not so great with money when I was young. I had hard knocks. And then I learned during my divorce really how to budget myself very, very well. You just must have had a different priority of where your money was going to go than I did. That's all.
Like, he doesn't prioritize what I need or what I want, you know?
Yeah.
I think after a while, I began to see it, and my kids were getting very angry about it. Like, my adult children are like, what the hell, Mom?
There's a lot of misguided jealousy here, a lot of trash talk. Is it true? Well, some of it probably is, but most of it's not.
Kody really did kind of cut off communication with Caleb and Maddie when the family started to really dissolve. And the kids really don't know who he is. He's not been out to visit. He doesn't call.
I have encouraged Kody to work any relationship out that he can with his kids. But I guess it's been a two-way street. Maddie hasn't been reaching out to her dad either.
Maddie is mama bear to an extreme. She has felt like until he can be consistent and show up and not be dramatic, that she feels like it's probably better if they don't know about him. And Maddie and Caleb don't really have much relationship with him because he doesn't call them.
I do think it's smart for you to move away from Flagstaff.
To be honest with you, I didn't really cut off communications with Madison. She cut them off with me. Every time I talked to her, it was a fish for gossip. And I got tired of it.
Those doors are so hard to see because you know your child is on the other side. And there's nothing you can do to help them.
I am extremely upset that I can't have Tony in the operating room with me while I get the epidural.
The doctors and the nurses in the room were like, something's going on, what's wrong? My body was shaking just because I was just anxiety. The only solution is get me my husband. When I have Archer in my arms, I just instantly start calming down and everything's fine. And then Ace comes out, they wrap him up a little bit and then they bring him over in my other arm. I'm able to hold him. And at that point, I'm like, this is great. I'm happy. This is awesome. Yes. You'd hear the voices of my moms and Aspen in the other room. It was just like an incredible experience. I had my boys, they were safe, they were here, they were healthy, and it was just this overjoyous experience of everything's fine.
Robin and Christine are together. I don't know how much they're interacting. I don't know what the experience would be like.
They're not here for each other. They're not here for anybody else. They're here for me. So it's very honoring, humbling, and super special because this is one of the most incredible and memorable moments of my life. And to be able to share it with my moms, I think is really important to me.
I was handed Archer first, and it was just love at first sight. At the same time, Christine was holding Ace, and so it was kind of like we were, holding. We're just holding our grandbabies together. I just wish it was under different circumstances as far as Christy and I are concerned. And it was kind of sweet because for a moment I could just forget all that. I don't want to judge Kody, but at the same time, I feel like you just have to let your kids know you're there. If I were him, I would be calling, emailing, texting, maybe showing up, flying out there, whatever.
every one of those kids who has shut me out is blaming me for what happened, or you. So what do I do? Just say, oh, okay, you can call Robin whatever you want?
No, you can say they can talk to me. I would love to work it out with each of them, any of them that have an issue.
Where this hate for Robin came from, I don't know, but it's like, if I can't protect her from it, I'm just not going to engage it. She never did anything to you. What are you complaining about? I just loved her and I didn't love your mother, okay? So there's the guilt. The guilt lies there.
I'm just having a hard time with this, and I don't want to pile on. I know you're going through a lot. I know that you're going through a lot. I see you struggling. I see you angry. And I'm dealing with my own grief about it. It's just, okay. I need to get this because I just...
Robin, I'll make the effort. Okay, so I've spent a year here just lamenting the situation. When I get over that, those children who are open to me will get my attention.
Well, don't you think you could do a little bit of communication?
At the wedding.
Just to let them know it's open?
I tried to connect with Madison.
Have you been trying to communicate with them?
Gabriel, yes, I have.
Any of the other kids?
Hunter, but I'm received with total contempt. I'm sitting here with a broken heart over these people who have shut me out, that aren't talking to me. You want to ask the question, what did I do to deserve this? Like, what did I do wrong?
Divorce is hard on kids.
Yeah, but it's a total betrayal. It's not about the divorce. I'm not even talking about their mothers.
I know, but they're getting caught in it. They're getting fed information that is not true or is one-sided.
Well, then they can be mad at their mothers 10 years from now when they want a relationship with me.
They need you in their life.
They can have me. All they have to do is pick up the phone and call. All they have to do is answer when I call without having total contempt for me. This argument, this disparity in relationship with my children is specifically, in my mind, because of talk. There's this whirlwind of disappointment from the family breaking up or whatever. And it's like, well, blame Dad. Dad screwed up. Right. I did screw up. I gave up. I gave up on love because it wasn't enough love. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna say that's Dad's fault. And, well, you can blame me and I'm fine. Just don't bring contempt to our conversation. I am so angry that when somebody opens up to me, I'm likely to lash out. Robin, I can't even get it straight with you right now. This takes some time. I've got to get over what has happened and how I've been treated.
You need to figure it out because it's hard on us.
Listen, when the time is right, I'll finally feel forgiving, I think. I hope. But it doesn't take anything for me to just get forgiving and then to
Not even
have
like
one of these...
like getting on your knees and asking God for help or...
Well, yeah, I'm pretty desperate.
Because I know
But it takes more than just that. It's going to take a change of heart with me. It's all so complicated that I can't make sense of it. You know anybody who's gone through 3 divorces in
the fact
like
that
really kind of almost 1 or 2 years?
No, like Kody, I know.
I'm not looking for your pity. I'm looking for understanding, Robin.
I am.
But you're losing respect for me.
Because it just...
Is that from your own experience with your father? I mean, I have not betrayed these kids.
I just know how much I needed my dad.
My biological father still, like my whole life, was very absent. Did not fight for the relationship, did not care to have one, still doesn't really care to have one. I'll see him now and then. He'll tell me how much he loves me, but he's very absent.
The kids who are mad at me get together and they're all colluding, not all, but they're colluding against me.
Okay.
It's a betrayal.
Kody,
Had days where I want to talk about it.
Listen, they're hurting. Their whole family is in pieces and they don't know how it's going to turn out. that's got to be hard for them. Don't you see that?
Oh, I see that.
And
And
it's
I can be
really
forgiving
tough
of it
in-
completely, Robin.
It's tough in separations and divorces. People drag their kids into it. It's hard. It's complicated.
Robin,
Kids get very mixed up in their heads.
what do you want me to do? I've reached out to him.
I don't want to judge Kody, but at the same time, I feel like, I don't think Kody should be accepting it. I think that Kody should be camping out on their doorsteps and saying, hey, you're going to talk to me, because sometimes that's just what you got to do is, when you care about someone, it's just say, hey, you need to talk to me.
Kody, honey, yes, your kids need you. They need you in their life. It's 1 a.m. on the 24th of December. And this is the first Christmas since I married Kody that I won't have any other family around except for just me and my kids and Kody. And I can't help but just sit here and look back on everything that's been happening. And just be completely and utterly heartbroken. When I was a young girl, I wanted to be in a plural family. It was something that was a really big deal to me. And then as I got older, I went through a process of trying to figure out if I, still wanted to live this way. Because when you're young, you kind of do what your parents want you to do. And you kind of feel like this is, you grew up a certain way, so this is how you're going to live. And then as I got older, I got my testimony of plural marriage. And when I saw Kody's family, I was so excited to be a part of it. I liked how they were one family.
This isn't what I envisioned my life to be. I always wanted to live plural marriage. I'm in this place where everything that's going on is just, it's taking away all those choices for me. I'm struggling with my identity and what does it mean, and I don't see my future anymore. And the hopes and dreams that I had are just disappearing before my eyes.
Robin's holding on to something. I've always said this woman has a spine of concrete and steel. And she's been holding on to the dream that I sold her on with my family for a lot longer. But I keep trying to go, let's move on. Let's let this go. Let's just tell ourselves and believe it. Because I believe it now. It was never meant to be. It was never meant to work. We had children together. We gave life to these children. These children can have a great life, just not with a mom and dad that are together.
Meri told Kody she wasn't going to do Christmas with us this year because of what's going on between her and Kody.
Overall, when I look at what our family has been and looking at what it is now, it is very sad. And, when you find out that your husband just really didn't love you, nor did he with many of the other wives in the family, it's like, well, I'm sad that it's come to this, but why did it take so long to come to this? Why did it even start if this isn't something that he was interested in,
I love my kids. And so I need to make sure that I still have a holiday that's special and sweet.
It just hit me so hard that I just don't get to have the perfect Christmas. Because my family's not here.
What's your present? 1, 2, 3, go.
What we had, where all of us were together, those are some pretty fun Christmases.
You know, we all sat down, they opened their presents one at a time, and we had certain foods for Christmas, and it was just really fun. And it just feels like now that, especially with the big changes in family dynamic, it's time to do something a little bit different.
It's time to create some new traditions and some new things to have fun with and some new ways to celebrate that have nothing to do with how things used to be and everything to do with how you want them to be.
For me now, my prayer was just like, save me and Robin. I have this wonderful relationship with her. The pain of this experience has caused much trouble in our own relationship. It's been a real struggle. So I hope and pray that we just manage it, that we save our marriage, that we save us, we save the special that we started out with after this horrible experience of breaking up.
I'm just so heartbroken. The only thing that keeps my head above water. The only thing that keeps my head above water now is just prayers. I just had to take a moment and feel it and process so I can get up tomorrow, put on a happy face, and make it beautiful and make it special. And I owe that to my kids. And I know that Kody's gonna struggle, and I don't know, it's just not what I expected my life to be. And I don't know how to let it go.
Let's take a picture of all of you. Wow. Yay! Yes! Merry Christmas!
Should we tell the kid? Do you want to tell
Do
someone?
you want to? It's completely up to
Solomon?
you.
They're not going to be very happy about it. I'm delaying.
I don't know that we want to just wait. I think we tell them. Don't we let Meri tell them?
You want to tell them now? So I know that, while we might need to tell them at this time, I've been delaying. I don't want to see the sadness and disappointment on their faces, I guess.
I do want to talk to the kids. I just want them to hear it from me that I'm moving. Welcome to the world, you sweet girl. Oh my goodness. Hi. She's adorable. Oh. Solomon and Ariella have only known their lives with me in it. A small part of it, but they've known me in it. I have something I want to talk to you guys about.
Hey, thanks for coming up.
Hi. I want to ask you guys if you'll do me a favor. Will you come help me and your mom and your dad come move all my stuff out of my house and put it in a truck? Because I'm going to move into a different house.
I'm gonna move. Where are you going?
Do you remember that I have that house in Utah that is...
Where are you gonna go?
I don't want to give up that relationship. I've always had, from day one, a really, really sweet relationship with Solomon. And I hope I don't lose it. But I don't know what's going to happen. Are you okay?
Yeah, I just wish you would go.
I know, me too. She loves me. And I love that she loves me. You know, she's just a sweetheart.
Oh, I'm just sad.
Truly is sad for my children that they will never know when the next time that they see Meri will be. Will they see Meri at a holiday, or will they see Meri ever?
So have you just been going back and forth from your house in Flagstaff to the house in Utah, and then you're deciding that you kind of want to just stay there?
Yeah, just one of those things. It's just time to make a change.
Meri's always loved my kids, and to see them be sad or go, why are you doing this, kind of a thing, I'm sure in her head she's going, yeah, that's a good question. I don't really want to be.
It is kind of weird. It feels a little sad.
It is sad.
Well,
Sort of like the end of an era.
it is sad. It's weird to me because I can see Kody's sad, and he has gotten emotional several times about it. But this is what he chose.
There's so many mixed emotions. This would be good for Meri to move. It's a beginning. I got a bit of a nostalgic heart, and it's a little broken.
I saw these other plural wives and other families have this bond, have each other's backs, and I wanted that. I know that part of that is also rooting for his relationship with his other wives. And to be honest, he was happier and I was happier when he was in a good place with them.
Circle, you gonna put your arms around me? Okay, there you go. This is all of us, right?
Meri has always been open and interested in wanting the relationship with me, and I wanted it back. And we've worked on our relationship. There was such a beautiful, beautiful thing to know your sister wife has your back. The flip side to the beauty of a good, strong relationship with your sister wife is if it's not good. And it can be really tough, and it can be really scary and hard and threatening. I mean, I've definitely felt like, some of my sister wives haven't had my back. Definitely felt like there was a campaign against me, kind of a thing. There's days when I just want to scream at everyone and just say, you guys, what the heck? What the heck? Like, no, this is not the way it was supposed to go.
Well, I have you sitting right here, right?
So the holidays are over with, and I'm going to go have lunch with Kody. I haven't seen him in person for a long time. The clock is really ticking on this note, and we owe this money. Because of the breakdown in the family, there is no communication, there's no cooperation, there's nothing.
Hey,
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
So, this is intimate.
At this point, I'm really hoping Kody has something to say or some sort of concrete plan, because I don't trust very much. So I've already started to make contingency plans. If I have to take action legally, I will. I've talked to only one lawyer in town, and there are a lot of them.
So what's the occasion? What's going on?
Well, I know that you've been not wanting to necessarily discuss the property, but we need to, let's kind of put our heads together because it's coming up. I mean, it's almost February.
We got months to go.
We have really only about 3.5 months. And
Yeah.
so if we don't have the cash to pay it off, we're gonna need to do some different financing. If we can't make this balloon payment that's coming up in 3.5, 4 months, technically they could take the whole property back because we signed a really bad contract. We were not smart.
Christine left, and because of the equity in her home, she traded that for her equity in Coyote Pass. So now Coyote Pass has just got 4 owners. How are we going to divide, yada, yada, yada? We're still going through that process. And Janelle's like, well, we got to pay it off. We got to pay it off. Got to pay it off. Well, I don't feel like doing you any favors, Janelle, but I know we have to pay it off.
So I have thought about, are you interested in buying me out?
Well, wait a second. You jumped to the end. What about us? What about you living on the property? What about you and me?
I don't think we even exist in the same universe anymore. Like, I think you're awesome. And whenever we talk, I still feel that, like, you've got this little hook in me or whatever, but I've been so happy that I don't foresee a long-term thing for us. I don't even know who he is anymore, really. Like, he hasn't been in my house for 2 years.
We haven't really talked about our relationship.
We've had some conversations. It's not like we've not
Yeah,
talked.
no, but that's not really having a conversation about a relationship.
We have had so many conversations where I've said, it's done, we're not compatible. And he's agreed, and he's like, yeah, it's really sad. Like, why are we talking about that now? I feel like it's almost like a diversion tactic.
Here's the thing, the things that have gone on, my relationship with Christine, my relationship with Meri. Meri and I, fortunately, are in a place where we'll always be friends. I'll never say a bad thing about Meri again. Janelle and I talking about reconciliation is a bullshit pipe dream from both of us. I talk about reconciling with her because I'd like to be back in graces with my children. But I know that reconciling with her would require some kind of power game where I gave her all the power in the relationship, which I think is fair because I had it for so many years, but I'm not interested in that. I think it's a fake discussion for both of us. And the reason is because I think both of us, I'm telling you my heart's truth, don't want to be the one that's accountable for breaking up.
He wants a wife that acts differently than I do. So it's over. It's over. I guess I don't need some finality piece to say that, so. You know, you complain about my independence, and I will complain about your selfishness and self-absorbed. You're a little bit.
Is that in the past 2 years with the divorce?
No, just.
You feel like I always was?
Maybe you always were. And there's a big question of the kids. The kids now talk about the dad they grew up with versus who you are now.
Well, they've shut me out, and they're going based upon recency bias. They're going based upon what happened during COVID.
You know, even through the ebbs and flows in our relationship, he was always a good dad. That always endeared him to me. But now, I don't know how I would ever reconcile with him and not have a relationship with my kids. No, I'm gonna always choose my kids. I'm always gonna choose my kids. I always felt like your life centered so much about Robin's house.
Well, in the past 2 years, Robin's been this place that things were safe.
Kody, even before that, it felt like I wasn't as important.
Don't go down that road. We're trying to heal things. More destruction isn't going to help us here.
Okay, then if I can't talk freely, then let's just leave it as I don't really want to. This happens every time the kids talk to him about Robin, or I talk to him. It's like he just doesn't want to go there. That's his sacred cow. She's perfect. Don't dare talk about her. And I'm like, well, dude, how do you expect to be in a plural marriage with me if you have this person that you worship? That's part of being a husband in a plural marriage. You have to be able to hear everybody equally.
Janelle has a card. It says victim on it. She likes to play it.
I just think that's such a man thing, a male thing to do. Like, here I am, a woman who's really just trying to speak up and advocate and protect herself. And it's labeled as something negative, victim behavior in this case. But I just don't know if we really work, because I don't feel like I ever would be on an equal playing ground. I want to be able to talk to you.
The playing field is always equal.
Okay, see, this is why I don't think, it's like I can't explain to you, and you're getting mad when I'm bringing up certain subjects.
I'm not getting angry about certain subjects.
So I just feel like...
And there are no sacred cows. My primary motivation for Janelle and I reconciling would be for our family. But for us to reconcile, I will want her and I to partner with each other. It's not been a real partnership ever.
I almost don't really consider us married anymore. I mean, we're married.
Well,
my spiritual belief says that we're married. But
yeah, let's cut the bullshit on that one.
No, you have to know I really struggle with how to proceed here.
because I know I don't want to go back.
I don't want to be married to him anymore, but yet I don't even know who to go ask for a release. However, I do know that Meri was able to just get a spiritual release, and we are both in the same boat. We haven't been part of that congregation for a long time. So maybe I can. Maybe I can get one.
I think maybe it's just the pressure of the faith. Maybe it's the idea that I don't want to have another failure. I don't know, but I keep thinking that you and I could make this work.
I think you and I would have to be different people. You know, Kody keeps bringing up this, could we get back together again? And I just don't think it's really driven by any real emotion. Because if we were truly heartbroken, you would be seeing a lot more distress, a lot more effort on both sides. All I can think is that it's somehow driven by his ego. In some regards, especially coming from the culture that we come from, he's a failure to have lost all his marriages, except for the one.
What do you really want to do? Do you want to build out there, or would you like me to buy it?
Probably the money. But if the land is what I get, then I'm happy to build out there. In fact, I've thought if I took that 4-acre piece, I'd probably just build a house right up on the hill, forget the casino.
If you build out there, you will be calling me every week.
I know that's part of it too. I'm not sure I can do that independently.
Do you want to try a love affair again? And the property shouldn't be the motivation there. That's not fair.
I need my autonomy. I need my independence. You know what I mean? I just do.
If she builds on Coyote Pass, I believe that Robin and I will go, wait a second, the ex-wife is on Coyote Pass. Why are we going to go on to Coyote Pass? If Janelle built on Coyote Pass, it would set me free, I think, because I would leave this area.
If you buy me out, then I can go where Maddie is or where, I have options, which I have thought about. Moving closer to the grandkids.
Why didn't she call me to tell me she was having a baby?
The kids are all feeling very estranged from you.
Maddie has observed to me that Kody has not been out to see her kids since Evie was born, and Evie's 3. Maddie's like, why would I tell him that I'm having another one? He hasn't really shown that much interest in the other 2.
Oh, they're talking like I've done some kind of evil to them. I'm missing something here.
There's a lot of nuances, and I can't be in the middle.
Jealousy and gossip.
No, I think there's a lot more to it.
I think that plural marriage was very hard for Christine. And now that she's kind of shed some of those sad things, we just get to see more and more of the fun-loving, vivacious Christine.
You guys are gonna last though, right? Mm-hmm. You wouldn't have done this if you didn't think you.
Mm-mm. This is it for the rest of my life.
Okay. What if it's not?
No.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel calmer since I met David. Just calmer on the inside. Like there's steadying peace inside of me that wasn't there before.
He won't try to replace Dad, right? For us.
Because no one's going to replace your dad.
Right.
No one.
Ugh.
If you need a dad figure or a father figure or someone like that, he'll be whatever you need.
I worry that my dad and the chance of having like a really close relationship with my dad is like slowly going away.
She wants a dad. Big time. But she wants her dad.
I think he'd be a great stepdad.
I agree.
Yeah?
Yeah, but he can't replace Dad. He's not trying to, right?
Never.
So I'm worried that my relationship with my father will be desolate, will like not exist anymore, because David will. Actually, I don't mean to say that he would be that kind of person, because he would only ever come into any situation with everybody else in mind and only with respect of everybody else as well.
I've always wanted you guys to have a great relationship with your dad.
Yeah.
A great one. So David coming in, all that does is someone else to love. But replacing Dad, no.
David, he comes off as a very present dad, with his children. So
I mean, how lovely would that be, right? So I would love to have a relationship that is as amazing with my own father.
I'm excited to say I do, and he's excited to say I do to anything I want. So. Pretty much. He's willing. He's just willing to give me the wedding of my dreams. So he's
Do you feel
a game
like this
player.
is going to be the wedding of your dreams?
This is definitely the wedding of my dreams. He loves everybody together, and he loves the idea of everybody getting together, and he also loves giving me a fairy tale wedding. It's true. He does. Whatever I want, it's true. We're getting married.
Yes, we are. Getting married.
Yes.
Christine's wedding is happening. We're gathering all together. My kids are all coming. We're gonna be at this wedding. I'm so excited for this event. You know, as far as I know, Kody and Robin are not coming. I don't know why they would. I wouldn't invite them. It would be very weird.
Kody, Robin, and Meri are not invited. I only have to invite people that why would I invite them? It's my ex and his wife and ex-sister wife. Why would we invite them on the best day in our lives up until this point? Why would I invite them to come to this amazing celebration? What? No one would do that.
I'm just sitting here kind of in shock. I feel really powerless. And I feel it's just more of my dreams slipping away. It's more of what I hoped for slipping away. I just don't know how to let it go.
I've thought about this for a whole year or two with Janelle. We're not in love. And it's not just
Couples fall in and out of love.
Yeah, for 15 minutes, I can be mad enough at you to think that I could leave. You've caught me at a couple bad times where I verbalized that, and I wish that I wouldn't have, and I am very sorry.
You were mad at me?
Just mad at the situation enough.
But why would leaving me have something to do with that?
Just, that's my point. It's this very silly thing. But when you really just don't want to be around each other.
Me and you?
No.
Oh. You and Janelle.
Me and Janelle just don't want to be around each other. She wants to do things different than what I want to do. We're just not matching up.
I just still think that they could work it out.
I got an itch to move so bad. Just to get away from the energy of it all. Sweetheart, we got to remodel. We got to do something. I got to get out of here because this isn't going to work for me because all the memory, all the energy of it, I just don't know. And here's the stupid thing. I've got kids in college, kids in great school. All right, so, but I want to move to Europe. I want to get away from this where I can't see it or be bombarded by it or feel it anymore.
Oh, gosh. Having such a hard time.
It's the way that it is. Will you accept me as a monogamist? Is there a problem with that?
I'm always going to stick with you. I'm just having an identity crisis.
Yes, I'll always stick with him and I love him. This is not what I wanted for my life.
I'm just sort of stuck.
Whatever I've done in these marriages, they're done. Whatever happened between me and them, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not going to fix it with Meri. I'm not going to try and fix it with Janelle anymore. She's done with me.
But she told you she's done?
Yes.
Like those words?
Yes. I miss nothing. I miss the love of the children, and that's all.
Okay, but you're saying a lot of stuff about not loving them. Why
That's
are you
just
saying
because
that?
I've been digging up the past.
When I met you, you loved your wives.
We were working as a team. Listen,
no, that's not what I'm asking you.
Yeah, I loved them.
Okay. Why are you rewriting the past?
I'm not rewriting the past.
Yes, you have been, Cody.
I'm not rewriting
You're like,
the past.
I didn't
I'm being
love
honest about it
Okay,
because
explain
we're
that to me because that doesn't make sense.
He was getting pretty intense with me.
I'm a flip-flopping fool when it comes to those ex-wives. All of us are rewriting the past. I mean, Meri's rewriting it like crazy. I'm rewriting it, I'm sure, because yes, I probably loved them. I had Robin convinced I was in love with them.
You were in love when you married him and like when you were together, right? Like in the beginning? Like, I mean, like...
Listen, don't make me compare, please.
Compare? I'm just trying to
I
understand.
didn't know.
You didn't know what?
What is right, what it was like to really have deep, divine love. Okay? I didn't know then. I must have sold her something special because she came in wanting to be part of this special thing. And now that it's fallen apart, it's messing with her.
But you like fell in love and was in love with each of them though, right? Like you're saying a lot of really different, strange things you've never said before about loving them and not loving them and stuff. It's been weird.
What do I have to say to make you actually let it go? I need you to let that go for me and not hold it against me.
Okay.
Because we both agreed eventually.
What? Who?
Janelle and I. Just like Christine and I, just like Meri and I. We all agreed.
Meri wasn't fully agreed. She just didn't, she couldn't do it anymore.
If I don't want to talk about it anymore, I'm sorry.
It's just, I always thought we would, you know, be like those other plural families where, you know, they finally got it figured out and they got over whatever the issues and stuff and found their friendship and found their peace.
I wish I believed that. I don't think I've seen it.
Where?
Anywhere. They're all working out their stuff still, till they're dead. It's not fun. I don't know, love. I'm sorry. Okay? I'm not trying to be cruel to Robin, and yet it's just heartbreaking to her when the reality finally hits right in front of her. You're right, I need a new dream. We need a new dream because this one's gone, and I'm sorry. Okay? Let's get home before it's dark, okay?
All right.
It's a weird place to be where I'm a monogamous now, not out of some kind of choice, so to speak, but out of a consummate failure in marriage relationships. I've had 3 women who've decided I'm not worth it. I don't want Robin to see me as a worthless. Am I really kind of just not worth it?
So are you okay that this is a Valentine's that's just you and me? Do you ever sit there and feel like You wish we were in a plural relationship, and like, where are you at with all that right now? I've had some concerns about whether or not having one wife would be enough for him, because he has been living and used to this other way for so long. And so it's vulnerable. It's so vulnerable to be asking this, but I kind of need to know if we're okay, I guess, and just make sure that this works for us. The question in my head is this it? Or are we gonna try for, to live plural marriage again? How do you feel about not being a polygamist anymore? I mean, it's been a challenge for me. This is what I thought I was gonna be doing my whole life, but where are you at? How do you feel?
I feel like I've been slapped by polygamy.
Oh.
It's hard not to be bitter about the fact that I bought off on it and did it. Because in the end, in the last moments of it, it felt terrible.
The last moments of it?
Yeah, I'm like literally bitter sometimes.
Well, aren't you missing what it was before?
Oh boy. Oh. Man, that is so loaded.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not getting after you. I'm like going, wow. I don't want to be flippant with my answer. Because we were devoted to this, but I'm not interested in plural marriage anymore. I don't want to pursue another woman because I don't want that headache, the questions, the struggles, the wonder about trust. I'm not in that space. I can't deny the blessing that my children are to me, but I'm completely discouraged by the idea that people feel obligated to do what we did. I think 5 years from now, I literally will see other polygamists, maybe even people I knew, and I will shudder for them. How do you feel?
You know that I've just been heartbroken by all of this and trying to make sense of it. I don't really know beyond that. This was a part of our initial agreement in our relationship, is that we were living plural marriage. I am at a space in my head where I'm very scared of plural marriage now because of what has happened. And so there's a lot of trauma there, but it's still part of my beliefs. How are you feeling about monogamy though?
At peace. And I'm sad because the difficulties of the past 3 years, I feel like have affected us. I want to apologize for the dark space I went through and how it harmed you. Because it wasn't fair to you. But because I was angry, you were withdrawing from me. And because you were withdrawing from me, I was experiencing not just the anger from the rejection and the anger from the failure of our failures in plural marriage and everything that I was experiencing there, it was causing me to literally have bad thoughts about us. Because I'd been in plural marriage for so long and it was a sole focus of marriage for me, when we failed at it, I was sabotaging myself. There were days, unfair to Robin, that I thought about just walking away from our relationship too. And that was just because I was so broken. I became self-destructive.
I think the biggest thing is whether or not you're able to process through it enough that you can be yourself again, because you've been very, very angry. And I understand it.
And I apologize, and I understand that I've been in a bad place.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to you. I'm sorry to them. Plural marriage is hard. I thought from my myopic perspective, it was just hard on me. But I failed to recognize what a struggle this would be for my wives. I'm trying to move on, but I'm kind of arrogant and cocky about how I do it in order to fight the emotions. Like all that I said about not loving my wives and stuff, my exes, was just like me trying to dial in how I felt about it. I was bull myself. I was like, oh yeah, I'm not affected by this. Those mean women, they're gone. I never loved them anyway. I mean, this is really the crap I was spewing because that was only defense I had. Divorce just does that to you. It's not that any of them weren't worth it. It's that now that we're broke up, I'm like going, that wasn't worth it. And they're going, that wasn't worth it. I got my identity from them saying I was awesome. and telling my kids I was awesome and having my kids tell me I was awesome. And now they're gone and they're saying that I'm a piece of trash. I don't blame them. I was saying they were a piece of trash. I was telling you that I didn't love them. It didn't work for a reason, and I tried to convince myself that I did this on purpose because I didn't love them. You know, as much as I said I hated them or that I didn't love them, I love them. This situation, what we experienced, is over. If it could be friendly, I would be very happy.
Let me say it in a nutshell. I'm very pleased and happy at this point from the experience that I've had to be in a monogamous marriage with you.
I love you.
I love you.